Do you run out of things to talk about with your partner? Hey, I'm Lauren, and this is episode 3 of Topics to Talk, where I give ideas about different categories you and your partner can talk about that will open up communication, create a deeper connection, understanding the mind behind your partner. I'll be posting every week, so make sure you hit that notification button. For today's Topic to Talk, we are adding a new dynamic to focus on, and that is how to be an effective communicator with your business partner. Through Hart's 5 principles noted in the book, Interpersonal Communication and Human Relationships, Hart's approach to effective communication emphasizes the complex interplay between listener judgments and speaker behaviors. As listeners, we come away from our encounters with evaluations. Hart's effective communication principles address profit for the speaker and the listener, commitment to the message and the listener, quality of the interaction and the relationship, and tangibility of the message. Even with implementing great effective communication, there is still room for validations too. In this video, I will show you how each principle can be utilized and violated with simple lingo included. The first principle we're going to talk about is I am committed to you and I will try to deal with your immediate existence. Basically saying I'm going to talk with you and not at you. Some ways to do this is using their familiar lingo and using familiar practical examples, such as, I think my stand on consumer protection proves that I am the person for this job. If the principle is violated, the speaker is seen as paternalistic, an ego tripper, or irrelevant. The second principle is I am committed to my message, saying I mean what I say and I know what I'm talking about. Some ways to show this is citing personal experiences and show that you made an investment into the subject. A sample is, the average giraffe is usually mute and has 12,000 bones in its neck. If this principle is violated, the speaker is seen as phony, wishy-washy, or dumb. The third principle is about profit on both sides. For this principle, it says, I hope that both of us will profit from this interaction. Like saying, I'm talking to you for our mutual benefit. Some ways to show this is establish common ground. And some sample is, hey, it's been great talking to you today. If the principle is violated, the speaker is seen as boring or suspicious. The next principle says, I want to interact with you and I hope that our relationship will continue. We will make communication and perhaps a relationship. For this, you can show that you want to specify your future intentions. Saying, hey, let's get together soon next week is a perfect example. If this principle is violated, the speaker is seen as parasitic and dogmatic. The final principle for Hart's effective communication with your business partner is I want you to fully understand the practical implications of my message. I'm talking about the things that can be understood and utilized. For this, you want to summarize or reorient the listener when it is necessary. For example, one would say, and so folks, remember our motto, if you're looking for safety, dependability, and beauty, buy a Volkswagen. If this principle is violated, the speaker is seen as incomprehensible and confused. When we perceive the quality of our interaction, we usually are looking at questions of whether it was effortless and refreshing or laborious and draining. But validation from both sides shows commitment in letting your partner know that you understand them. In Hart's words, as for the first principle, I'm committed to you and I will try to deal with your immediate existence, as well as commitment to the interaction. I want to interact with you and hope that our relationship will continue. By validating both sides of the communication, you both demonstrate that you care about his or her message, and that you're willing to attend to the message and put the time and effort into understanding it. Validation may be composed of small, seemingly unimportant behaviors, such as nodding or making eye contact with your partner when he or she speaks, rather than reading or surfing the internet. However, it may also involve more global behaviors, such as expressing appreciation to your partner when he or she does something you enjoy, like giving a gift or making a sweet treat. Partner's message is often unspoken, such as, I did something for you to make you happy, reflected in behavior rather than words. Validating something your partner does, though, can be just as important as validating something your partner says. When we fail to validate the other, we create context in which we or she may feel very unheard and unloved. Well, guys, that's all. Thanks so much for watching episode 3 of Topics to Talk. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channel to watch next week's episode.